Dr. Death back in lab. So after this video ends, send an email to mindsetmasteryenrollment@gmail.com to potentially be enrolled into Studman. Yes, I say potentially because we only want people that have the 1%er mind, have potential to become 1%ers, or don't know they have the 1%er mind and haven't woken up yet. Okay, so send an email to mindsetmasteryenrollment@gmail.com to potentially be a Studman. Okay, so let's get right into this video. So limitless. All right, before I start this video, you guys have to fucking wake up, all right? Like this part, what I'm about to be talking about, is kind of directed to the younger guys, all right? Okay, it's not 1950s, it's not 1960s, not 70s, not the 80s, it's not the 90s, bro. We're in a fucked time, all right? So I hear this every fucking day from young guys, all right? I don't know how I'm going to afford anything, quote unquote, okay? The truth is, you're not going to afford anything unless you wake the fuck up, all right? So the truth is, working is not going to sustain you anymore. You got to find another way out, or you're going to be trapped for your whole life, all right? You have to really understand this. It's an online world now. It's not a physical hard work world anymore. It's not like that. It's a working smart world now. Everything's online. Think about how many people, think about all these TikToks. You post a TikTok, you can get fucking 200,000 views. Simple. Everyone's online. It's an online world. That's where you make your money. That's where you make your profit. And if you use this as a fucking tool, if you look at the good in it and not the bad, you can fucking destroy it in your business, all right? You have to really understand these things, man. Like 200,000 people just fucking one video, millions of views, millions of clicks. You know what? You sell them those people, man, you can make fucking bank money. This is the best time to make money, all right? You got to understand that, okay? So the truth is, working a job, hard work doesn't sustain you anymore, right? It's not the 1950s or whatever, okay? So I've heard this so many times. I've talked with 50, 60, 70-year-olds, like, still working, all right? I've talked with fucking 70-year-olds. I think you might have been 80. He's still working a hard labor job. Still can't afford shit. Still paying off all his mortgage. Still paying off the shit. So this is why I preach. You can't listen to 99%ers. You can't listen to Frank, or you're going to be fucked. You're going to be trapped, all right? You can't listen to these people with this fucking this mortgage thing. Like, you can't listen to that shit, man, because it's going to keep you trapped and enslaved for the rest of your life, right? So 50, 60, 70, 80-year-olds still working, and they've worked hard for their entire life, and still they have nothing to show for it. They have absolutely nothing. They worked hard their whole entire life, and they have absolutely fucking fuck all right? This is why it's important to work smart and not work hard, all right? And work hard smart, okay? Because hard work isn't going to get you anywhere. So working hard and smart is going to get you somewhere, right? And I've seen this firsthand. I've talked with all these fucking old guys that are just fucked, all right? So really understand this, okay? So this is why it's important to send an email to Studman at mindsetmasterenrollment@gmail.com to learn the correct formulas to become limitless, okay? Okay, before I keep advertising this schooling system, right? What you have to understand is, if you want to make it, if you actually want to be successful, and if you want to even have a affordable life, like a sustainable life, or like a decent life where you're not just slaving to pay your shit off, all right? You have to understand this. You have to become limitless. You have to. So this is why you have to understand these formulas in Studman and become limitless, all right? So I will teach you exactly what you have to do to become limitless and literally be able to attack anything you want and keep your brain sharp. We're talking in my last video about brain foods. I'm not getting too into the health side yet, but just understand, because honestly, I eat whatever the fuck I want at the moment. Sometimes I'll have months where I'm healthy and I just only eat healthy, but sometimes, fuck it, I don't really care. Most times I'm fasting. Like, my diet, I fast all day and then I eat at the end of the day, because you got to understand, if you look at the human biology and the human history, we are hunter and gatherers. So what we've always done is we fucking hunt throughout the day and then we eat a meal at the end of the day. That's how, if you want to be limitless, that's another tip for limitless. You got to fast all day and then eat at the end of the day. But these are the things you'll learn in Studman, okay? And I'll go even farther in depth to how you can become limitless. But the world is so fucked, man. Just get that through your head. You have to, like, stop thinking about these past decades and how it was so great, because you're not in that decade, you're now. So you can't change anything. You gotta fucking just figure out a way in this decade, all right? So, or you're gonna be fucked, All right, it's an online world now. Okay, so stop thinking I don't know what I'm gonna afford anything, and truthfully accept that I don't know, and then fucking attack it and figure out how. All right, because there's so many ways to make it nowadays, but you got to cut out that short-term results for guaranteed results. Like, this is what 99% of people think. They want to work this job and they want to do this thing for guaranteed invest. They want to invest time for a guaranteed result and invest energy for a guaranteed result. Okay, so you got to really fucking understand these concepts if you want to make it in 2024, 2025 and beyond. Right, so we're about to get into the next part. It's about to cut out. Peace out. See you in the next part. We're going to be talking about off days. All right, so you're going to have off days. All right, to be honest, today I'm having an off day. I feel so off today, but you know what I'm not doing? I'm not quitting and I'm not listening to the negative emotions, all right? This is an important key factor on off days, all right? So maybe you did something wrong the night before, the day before, and now it's affecting you the day now, all right? So doesn't mean that it's going to totally throw you off, but you're not going to be as on tune as you could be, all right? Everyone's human. Humans are going to make mistakes, and that's the simple fact, all right? So don't let sometimes people think of like weakness or caving into like pleasure or caving into short-term gratifications, because that's what 99% of people do. They live for short-term things. That's why people work a 9 to 5, because they want results for they want guaranteed results for investing their time or their energy, right? So people like to say this fucking when they start listening to the short-term things and start weakening, they like to call it fucking they have some like this is the right thing to do. This is, you know what, I shouldn't have done that. So maybe it's some clarity or something. They're like, oh, you know what, maybe I wasn't thinking right. That wasn't gonna work. So this is what happens when people start caving into a fucking weakness. And you know what, you're gonna have off days and you're gonna mess up every once in a while, right? But you cannot let the momentum build down, because momentum builds up in a positive way, but momentum also builds down in a negative way. All right, so say you're hiking up a mountain or walking the steps or setting your sails towards success in 2024. You can have all this momentum, this positive energy, this positive momentum propelling you forward, but you can also have negative energy propelling you down, propelling you backwards. All right, because think about it. Say you quit walking a hike or something. This is like in a hiking standpoint. Say you quit hiking a hike and you start walking back down. You're gonna have all this momentum, this negative momentum, this weak momentum. You're like, oh, you know what? I did enough. That was hard. What was I thinking? You know what? This is the right thing. You know what? What were you thinking doing that? You know. So you got to watch out for negative momentum, all right? So don't let that. You're gonna feel this when you mess up every once in a while, because you're human. You're gonna make some mistakes and you're gonna do some things you shouldn't have, all right? So don't let the negative momentum actually propel you down. You gotta be conscious of when you feel that, and and as soon as you feel that, you gotta fight that, and you gotta move forward. You gotta get quicker. You gotta work harder. You gotta fucking do something strength. You gotta keep working on your business. You gotta keep working on your finances, all right? Because things like this are gonna happen. You have to be conscious, because this is a trap that 99% of people fall into, all right? So you don't want to fall into this trap, because this will not keep you on the path to success in 2024, and this will actually drift you off course, all right? So don't agree with weakness. Don't be in harmony with weakness, all right? So don't take it easy. Never take it easy. Mess ups are going to happen, and don't let them affect you, all right? So yeah, that's it for this video. Yeah, you're gonna have off days. That's gonna happen every once in a while, but on those off days, you gotta keep pushing forward and stay strong. All right, don't weaken. All right, you gotta, because if you're feeling off and you actually start working harder on your off days, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna get stronger, and that's a tip. That's a hack. You'll get stronger if you work hard on those off days. All right, so that's it for this video. Send an email to mindsetmasterenrollment@gmail.com to potentially be enrolled into Studment. Okay, so that's it. Peace out. See you in the next one.